hold second place, but look at Adam Matz on the outside. He's going to make his run. Right at the edge of this race.
Who gets it? Because people just going through.
I think Yenisch will get it.
Yeah, Yenisch is going to get second. Barrett's going to get third. And Iwatsu is going to come the winner here, man. That came out.
Man, the man with the plan. Drove a different line to everybody else. Had a plan from the start of this race, and my God, it has worked.
Crazy. And Jeff Yenisch is going to take the win. Wow, that is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I was having a listen there, and just all of a sudden I heard Barris was known to clutch in the last few laps. I was like, oh my God.
Here with Barris as he crosses the line. Robert Barris is going to be your winner here tonight with That's pretty quick.
Managed to hold on, but I think that's his last chance. Cook.
Stewart's got it. See if Seth can do anything here for third place. That's where the battle is. He's side by side. Wow, that was totally insane, man. That was a great run, man.
Gonna try and run on the outside, perhaps. Not gonna have the runs yet. Might go.
Wow, that was a good position, man. Time to get across the line. So Robert Barris now again. He takes another win here in Cup Series. Congratulations to Robert Barris on that.
Tony is fighting it out, so we might see a last second pass, but I don't think Barris can have anything for it.
Wow, he almost gets it. Todd Craig does take the win though, man. That's an awesome job for Craig.
Oh yeah, the bump and run. Yeah, I have to do it at some point. But man, that was rough for Jake.
He's got the perfect tires. It's going to be close out of match. He's going to get it. Yeah. That's pretty good. Out of match, Mark Jenkins, and Seth Schultz, man. I know Adam Match had to be a little bit hot there because after that restart, it looked like Mark Jenkins was going to get him.
Where to go. I don't know where he's going either.
There it is across the line.
He's going to take second place. And look at Craig.
Wow. Jeff Yenisch with the win.
Absolutely wrong that move there. That final lap against the win.
I don't know, man. Close, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's it.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. Ask for shipping quotes. Low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, everybody. Technical difficulties as usual, but we are here tonight with DieHard Racing League's Clocks by Christopher A Series, and should be a pretty good race here. Oh, hang on a second, boy. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Wingnut will not be able to be with us tonight. Unfortunately for Wingnut, he's got computer issues. And he had to reinstall Windows, reinstall everything. I guess his hard drive crashed on him or something. So Wingy is out of commission till hopefully next week for the last race. But we got qualifying going on right now. This is ISM Raceway, Phoenix, for those that don't know. We have one more race next week. It's going to be the championship race. That's going to be at Homestead. I can't believe we're coming down to the end of the season here. I know we're watching Cody Franklin. Todd Gray right now has the pole. Seth Schultz second. Brett Spiegel third. So it should be pretty good. We got 175 laps here tonight. Oh, I don't think he meant to do that. Man, that was rough. That was kind of rough. Anyhow, that's qualifying. We still got about 4 minutes. I'm going to quickly go over the points coming into tonight's race. Robert Barrett's still in the lead in the standings. He's 25 points ahead of Josh Stewart. Todd Cray is 46 behind. Adam Matz is 53 behind. Seth Schultz, 58 behind. We weren't here last week, so I'm not sure what happened, why the points changed so much. But obviously you saw in the little intro there in the pre-race, a lot of different winners this season. So hopefully we'll see some good racing here tonight. 175 laps here. Let's see, take a quick look at the weather. 106 degrees on the track. Man, that's going to be slippery. 83 in the air. Probably going to get a little bit hotter as it goes. They have the open dog leg, which is always interesting. It's pretty cool. We will try to go to the anthem and see if the anthem is going to work or not. Obviously, the intro wouldn't work, so we'll try it. If not, we'll just hang tight. So sit tight, everybody.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
All right, well, that worked. much of a surprise. That's not what I'm looking for. Boy, we're having all kinds of difficulties, aren't we? Wingy, you put the hex on me, bro. All right, let's look at the points one more time coming into tonight's race. Right now, the way it stands is Robert Barris pretty much, I mean, if he does good here tonight, which I think he will, it was pretty quick in practice, and starting, he is, where did he qualify? Well, he qualified 8th, but that don't mean nothing. But he's got 25 points over Stewart. Stewart's pretty quick, so that could be something. I think Cray 46 points behind, man. That's going to be a little bit too much to make up, maybe. So we'll see once we get this thing rolling here. About 17 seconds left. Take a look at last week's winner. was Steve Yenisch. He won, I believe, at Texas. We weren't able to make it. We were just coming back from Florida and weren't here in time. So congratulations to Steve on that one. All right, we're getting ready to roll these guys over to the grid and get this thing going. 175 laps here tonight. So going to be very interesting to see who can stay alive. During practice, watching a lot of guys coming out of the final turn, and I mean, they're really close to the wall. Love the technical difficulties. So much fun. We'll work through them. All right, let's see what the starting weather is going to be. 105 degrees, so it went down 1 degree. We'll keep an eye on that during the race. I'm sure it's going to go up a little bit. You're watching DieHard Racing League's Clocks by Christopher A Series. This is ISM Raceway. We've got 175 laps. We are at, obviously, the old Phoenix. One more race next week. Going to be at Homestead. Going to wrap up the championship here. See who's going to take home one of the clocks. So it should be pretty interesting. Let's see what kind of camera angles we got over here. All right, so Todd Craig's going to lead these guys to the green. We have, I believe, 16 drivers out here tonight. I know there were some penalties and stuff handed out last week, so I'm not quite sure on all the ins and outs about it. All right, pace car is going to start rolling. So while these guys are rolling, let's go over the grid. You got Todd Cray in the number 21. He is going to lead these guys green. Seth Schultz is going to be going second. Brad Speidel is going to start third. Patrick DeSaulnier will be fourth. Fifth is going to be Josh Stewart. Adam Matz will roll off sixth. Seventh will be Jason Mullis. Robert Barris will be rolling off eighth. Ninth is going to be Caleb Thompson. Jeff Yenisch going to roll off 10th. 11th will be David Camara. Bruce Pearson 12th. 13th, Cody Franklin. 14th, Jeff Hollingsworth. 15th, Adam Lewis. And 16th, rounding out the field, is going to be Ron Hollyfield in at number 1.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Of course, it don't want to change, but it's out. Looks like a pretty good start up front. Jump the gun a little bit. Here they come. It looks like Todd Cray's got the lead. Seth Schultz is in second. Brad Speidel in third. He is followed by Patrick DeSaulnier and followed by the 22 of Josh Stewart in fifth. Side by side is Barris and Mullis. Barris is going to take that spot from Jason Mullis in the 35. Barris quickly working his way towards the front. He's got a good lead coming in the points, so should be pretty good for him tonight. Let's jump in with Stewart real quick. We'll take a quick lap around with him. Look at Robert Barris right now up in 7th. What are we having? Screen issues here? Okay, I lost one screen. See Robert Barris now looking underneath the 59 of Adam Matz. And he's going to take that spot, so it's going to move Barris up to 6. So he's making his way towards the front. We'll back up here. Who is that? That's Speidel in the number 5 and Josh Stewart in the 22. That's 3rd and 4th. And it looks like Stewart's going to take a look on the inside. And he will complete that pass, go back up to Schultz. Losing a little bit of ground to Todd Cray, but running pretty close times. 26 4s, and a 26 430 and a 425. Looks like we're pretty single filed at the moment. A little bit of a bunch up right here from 22 on back. Let's see, I think that's Kamara. Yeah, Kamara and Hollingsworth. Now, I think that's Jeff Yenisch. That's behind that. It's Bruce Pearson. I like that paint. Bruce Pearson and Caleb Thompson. Cody Franklin. Ron Hollyfield moves up one spot. Adam Lewis moves back to the 16th spot. Across the dog leg. Watch how close they come to the wall on exit. Wow, Stewart's so close on that one. Barris right now on the back bumper of DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier's in 5th. Barris trying to get around. Bears really don't have to do a whole lot here, just really survive. I mean, obviously a win would put him even closer, further away from second place points-wise, but he's sitting pretty good so far. I don't know what happened, why my screen turned up. I can't get on anybody. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any interviews here. Barris side by side with DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier on the outside, fighting back, not giving up that spot easy. But Barris is going to take it. Here's your leader, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Yeah. They are really stuck together back here. The Hollingsworth now up to 8th. And then right behind him, the 35 of Mullis in 9th. Todd Gray just increased his lead almost by a second now over Seth Schultz. And look at Mullis right there on DeSaulnier. Side by side. Go up here and take a look at Schultz and how far back Stewart is from him. They really spread out. Todd Gray, man, look back from Gray. You can see Schultz back there, but man, he is really starting to put some distance between them. Let's go to the back of Stewart. He's got a little bit of a mirror of Robert Barris. Barris all the way up in fourth right now. Spino back to fifth. Last week, Brad Spidle in the number 5 pushed me to a win at Talladega. A lot of fun. Winding the laps, man. 21 laps already. One more race to go after this. Go through the field a little bit. Let's go back a little. I see Hollingsworth side by side with Mullis again. Hollingsworth trying the inside line in that Camry. You got Mullis and the Mustang on the outside. Mullis going to hold on to that spot. Hollingsworth not able to get by. I think I may have to try and pull up. Once again, here he goes, trying the inside. That's going to let the 72 of David Camara close in a little bit more on them. Adam Matz right behind Camara. So far, we are green, 24 laps. I'm gonna look at some times here and see if anybody's kind of close. Got Bruce Pearson in the 3, Cody Franklin in the 13, Ron Holyfield moves up 2 spots. He's in 14th in that number 1. Caleb Thompson in the pits. Look at Todd Gray out here leading the way tonight. Coming to 25 laps led. Back here to Stewart in 3rd. We still have Jason Mullers, Jeff Hollingsworth, David Camara, Adam Matz, and now Jeff Yenisch, all kind of bunched together back here from 7 to 11. They're actually not as close to the wall as they were in practice. I've seen a lot of guys, you couldn't even put a paper in between. Meanwhile, Todd Cray 3 seconds ahead of Seth Schultz. You got Schultz here in second. Looks like Stewart is closing in on him, and Barris is closing in on Stewart. So we should have a 3-car fight going on here pretty soon for second. All right, Barris is going to look to the inside of Stewart. Stewart with a little bit better runoff on that outside line. Barris back down to the inside, trying to get that car down. Going with Barris for this pass. I should say for this attempt on a pass. Inside with Josh Stewart looking back to 4th place, Robert Barris in the 75, your points leader. Oh, a little wiggle. That could have opened the door. Barris going to try to take advantage of that, see if he can get anything done here. He's got the inside. Stewart fighting back on the outside, not going to be able to hold him off. Barris going to move up to 3rd and set his visions on the 31 of Schultz. Meanwhile, Todd Cray 3.9 seconds ahead, man. He is like checked out. He must really like this track. He's got the groove down. Now here's your leader coming by right now. Here's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And look at Barris now looking for the 2nd place spot from Schultz. Like Barris has a pretty good long run car going on right now. And I think he's going to get it here going into 1. That opens the door for the 22 of Stewart now to take a look. Stewart will take 3rd. Schultz is going to move back to 4th. And now that opens up for Speidel. Let's see what Spidle can do here with the 31 of Seth Schultz. Quick look. 108 degrees. It's got to be like driving on an oil slick out there. See if I can pull this up on my phone since my screens are one of my screens burned out on my laptop where I have some more information, and I don't even know if I can talk to anybody now because I can't see them. And look at Spidle starting to close in now on Schultz. Looking back from Schultz, you see Spidle right there, trying to poke that nose in. And they did a good job with the graphics and paints on these cars. A lot of these updates really look good. And Schultz with a little wiggle, I think that's going to open the door a little bit more for Spidle. Side by side. And Spidle now goes into fourth. Schultz will go back to fifth. Go back up here. Robert Barris now in second. Let's see where he started. He started eighth. He's got himself all the way up to second, and he is your points leader coming into tonight's race. 25 points ahead of the guy behind him, Josh Stewart. And Josh Stewart started fifth. He moved up 2 spots. He's currently sitting in third. We're going to look at Spidle. Spidle started third, dropped back 1 spot to fourth. Then you got Schultz started second, drops 3 spots to fifth. The man on the move here started 16th. He's up to 12, Ron Hollyfield. Jeff Yenisch, Adam Matz, David Camara. Keep an eye on the time, see if anybody makes any moves up in the front. We'll try to get back to it. Right now you got these 3 guys trying to work things out back here. Another one is one of the sponsors here, Tampa SUV Rental. TampaSUVRental.com. Mullis and DeSonia. That's DeSonia in the 93, Mullis in the 35, 6th and 7th. Todd Gray still about 4.1 over Robert Barris. See if Barris can pull him in any. Barris was a little bit faster. Todd Gray had a 28.0. Barris had a 27.9, so just a little bit faster. Not really making that much time up just yet. If we stay green flag pit stops will definitely come into play. If we go yellow, then it's anybody's game. Todd Gray out here leading 48 laps, coming to 49 laps from the start. Anybody close over here? Looks like Adam Matz, Steve Yenisch, probably the closest we got going on right here. 72 Camara, 59 to Matz, and 89 to Yenisch. These guys have been kind of stuck together for quite a while. I thought I heard people shifting before, but I'm not really hearing any shifting going on. And you see DeSonia and Mullis closing in on Schultz, and it looks like the 72 of Camaro is starting to catch this pack in front of them. Yeah, it looks like Camaro slowly wheeling in the 35 of Mullis. We'll have a 6-car race going on here in a minute. Meanwhile, Robert Barris kind of by himself out here. He's got Stewart behind him, not really giving him any pressure just yet. Barris did manage to climb it down a little bit to 3.8, but now just went back to 4.1. Trey was a little faster that last lap. Take a look at some of the cars out here. You got Adam Lewis back here in 14th. Bruce Pearson in 13th. Nice paint on there. Cody Franklin up here in 12th. And at number 13. You got Ron Hollyfield at 11. Adam Matz at number 59. We saw in the video. Adam Matz got himself a win in the season. He's in 10th. Steve Yenisch now in 9th. David Cameron at 72, up in 8th. The clocks by Christopher Camaro. Jason Mullis right now in that 35 and 7. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on DeSonia. DeSonia trying to reel in Schultz. And then you got DeSonia here in 6th in the 93, and then the 31 of Schultz in 5th. There's your top 5. And it looks like DeSonia, looked like he went a little bit higher. Thought he was gonna open the door for Mullis, but Mullis wasn't there in time. But Camaro at 72, so like I said, he is definitely closing in on these guys. Meanwhile, Todd Cray out front in a land of his own. What's up there, Curtis? Yeah, I can't even get to the booth now anyway, man. My screen burned out, so I can't even see it. I can't even pull it up on the other screen. Kind of bites. Yeah, I can't even get it over here. Oh, Todd Gray in. Sorry about that. Just trying to pull the. Trying to fix this thing here. Here comes Todd Gray coming into his pit stall. See if he can do a nice solid pit stop. Meanwhile, Robert Barris is going to get some points for leading. If anybody else decides to come on in. Vital going in. Adam Lewis. Jason Mullis. Ray is out. Jamal Barris is still out in the front. Barris just crosses the line. Let's see where Cray is. And Cray's just crossing the line. And keep an eye on some of the pit stops. Camara, Matz, Spital did his stop. Mullis did his stop. Pearson's in. Already 62 laps in. Stewart's still out. Schultz still out. The Sonier's still out. Yenisch still out. Ron Hollyfield and Cody Franklin. Everybody else has come in. Todd Gray with the fresher tire is going to work his way back up and try and get past Barris. He's got past Stewart. Slowly closing in on Barris. See if Barris can make it in and back out before Craig can pass him, but by the time he goes in, I think Craig will have a bunch of laps on his tires, so might even him out. But there goes Craig. He is going to be back on the tail end of the lead lap now. I've not seen anybody else come in. Robert Barris now 8 laps led, coming to 9 laps led. 66 laps on those tires. Still running a pretty decent time. I think that last lap was a 28. 28.1. That lap now was a 28.199, so still running pretty decent time. Stewart sitting in second. He's running, what do you get? A 28.335 last time. I saw some smoke. The Saunders in the pits. Yeah, Barry's still staying out. Look at Spido. He's going to go past Barris and get back on the tail end of the lead lap, so that's going to put him back on the lead lap. You know, Barris is waiting for a caution, maybe? As Barris crosses the line, let's see where Cray is. Not too far behind him. I'd like to know what Robert Barris has in mind. Maybe let Cray burn the tires up a little bit before he comes in. It looks like Schultz coming down, Yenisch coming down. Cody Franklin coming down. You see Schultz in his stall. Pretty good stop. Stewart's coming down. Barris coming down. See who that's going to give it up to. Oh yeah, the 4 is smoking. I thought I saw some smoke. But he's been out for a while. That's a pretty quick pit stop right there by Barris. Let's see, Todd Cray takes over the lead. Let's see when Cray crosses the line and then when Barris crosses the line. Cray coming down to the line now. Cray just crosses the line. Let's see, Cray just ran a 26.8. Let's see what Barris runs this time when he crosses over. 26.3. We're kind of spread out. That's Schultz trying to go by Cray to get back on the lead lap. I'm not sure what happened with Schultz. He's quite a bit back in the points. He was a lot closer a couple races ago. So Todd Cray back out front. Todd Cray, Brad Spidle, Jason Mullis, David Camara, and Adam Matz. So Mullis there with a little brush on the wall. Side by side. Camara is able to make this pass on the 35. And he'll get by. That put Camara up to 3rd. Right behind the 35 of Mullis, there was a 59 of Adam Matz. Inside with Steve Yenisch. Around Hollyfield in 11th. Up to Todd Cray, ready to close in on some lap traffic. Dude, that's Steve Yenisch right up in front of him. Unless Yenisch just passed him and got back on the lead lap, maybe. Look at that. Craig by himself, man. 8 seconds ahead of Spital, who's sitting in second. Billy Kamara in third. Jason Mullis in fourth. He's got Robert Barris to the inside. Barris will go to fourth. Mullis will go to fifth. "103 degrees. Gotta be slick. And look at Barris taking a look now to the inside of Kamara. And Barris will go by. So now Barris up in the third. And he's going to be taking a look for Spital. But Spital's a little bit of a ways ahead of him still. And we're already coming to lap 86. All green. Even green flag pit stops. These guys always put on a good race. It's very rare you see caution fest. Got a couple of races that had a few cautions in them, but for the most part, these guys usually put on a great run.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping codes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. Clocksbychristopher.com.
The champion will get a clock from Clocks by Christopher. They get to pick out the couple of different options, which I think is pretty cool. The Adam Mats just get by Mullis. Can't wait to see who the champion is going to be, if it's going to be Robert Barris, and what he picks out. A couple really nice options too. They did a really good job with them. We might have I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we have a couple of images. Nope. I guess they're gone. Technology, man, it's wonderful. Great when it works. Meanwhile, Brad Spido's sitting here in second, not feeling any pressure from anybody at the moment. Kind of running his own thing. And then you got Barris a little bit back. See if he's able to catch him. He is just a little bit faster, not a whole lot. See him going by the 13 of Cody Franklin. Franklin is one lap down. Right now, Hollyfield is the first car a lap down if a caution comes out. See Spido up ahead. Robert Barris behind. And Todd Gray is about 9, almost 10 seconds ahead of second place Spido. Barris is closing in on Spido a little bit each lap. Got a lot to make up. I think he's trying to. I don't want to give any ideas away, but I think he's just trying to out strategize him if it stays green. You see Stewart back here in 4th. He's getting ready to go around the 13 of Cody Franklin. That isn't for position, but Stewart is right behind Barris. These guys had a great season going so far. With so many different winners. To look into the inside. I think he's going to get by him this time. Look again at your top 5. Todd Cray, your leader. Brad Spido sitting in 2nd. Robert Barris in 3rd. Josh Stewart in 4th. And Adam Matz in 5th. Go back up by Brad Spido and Robert Barris. You can see Spido just go by. Barris right behind them, slowly closing in. Hollyfield's going to stay out of the way and let Spido go by. Meanwhile, the leader up here is taking it home, man. Started on the pole. 84 laps led so far. You got Spido, who started 3rd. He's sitting 2nd. And then we go to Robert Barris, who started 8th, sitting 3rd. You can see pretty spread out right now. "74 laps left. 101 laps green here at Phoenix. That's unheard of." Steve Yenisch and Seth Schultz, that is going to be for position. Yenisch trying to take 9th from Schultz. Looks like he's going to get it. Schultz will go back to 10th. We got the Sonia and Jason Mullis, 7th and 8th. All right, Robert Barris and Josh Stewart. I mean, Robert Barris did get by Josh Stewart. I'm sorry, he's going for Brad Speidel now. So Robert Barris now in the second, Speidel in the third. And he's got Josh Stewart in the 22, not too far behind. We'll keep an eye on this for a little bit. I'm gonna run to side by side for a minute and see if I can't get TeamSpeak pulled up. And just bear with me for a minute while I try and fix some issues we're having.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping quotes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
Yeah, no luck. Not good at pulled up. Meanwhile, Stewart did get by Brad Speidel, so now Stewart is up to third. We did see that. I'm trying to pull up TeamSpeak so we can get interviews with drivers, but I don't think that's going to happen here tonight. Meanwhile, Todd Cray is still out front. Robert Barris about 9.7 seconds behind. He is closing in on him. We're about, I don't know, 10 laps maybe before we start seeing pit stops. And then they should be good to make it to the end. I think Barris obviously is in better shape for a longer run. We'll have to keep an eye on Todd Cray and see when he comes in, because he's got 54 laps on his tires. Barris has 42 laps on his. Take a look at his line. Got a good rhythm now, man. To be out this far, 100 laps led, started on the pole. Just needs a nice clean pit stop. Obviously, it looks like it's going to be under green. Nice clean pit stop. Put him in a good spot. Barris is going to have to do something a little bit different on this pit stop. We got anybody close together here? Yeah, it looks like the 35 of Jason Mullis and the 89 of Jeff Yenisch, 8th and 9th. Right in front of them is David Camara and Patrick DeSaulnier, 6th and 7th. I've been watching Camara and DeSaulnier on a couple of different races during the week. These guys have been really doing good, running top 10s. I know DeSaulnier was questionable at one time. I know DeSaulnier ain't gonna like to hear that, but he was questionable at one point, and dude really stepped it up. All right, here comes Mullis. We got to take her down to pit road. So just keep an eye on Cray and the rest of the guys and see when some more guys are going to start coming in. Mullis in his stall. Looks like he had a pretty good stop. Cray going to stay out again. We might see Spider or Mats or Camaros coming pretty soon. They got about 57 laps on their tires. Meanwhile, the man of the hour, the 21 of Todd Cray. So you're still right behind David Camara. And it looks like Adam Matz is coming down. Yep, so we got the 59 of Adam Matz in. We're starting to see guys poke their way down pits, get some fuel and tires, get ready for that last final run. Just waiting to see when Cray is going to decide to come in. He's got 63 laps on those tires. He ran a 28.3, Barris ran a 27.9. Looks like Camara's coming down. Slowly starting to see some guys pull in. Meanwhile, Cray's still staying out. I believe we've been green 124 laps. I know they got to look back at this and be proud. It's a good run. Watching the leader here, Todd Cray, see when he's going to come down. Looks like he's going to try and get in here now. Yep. Good entrance. Cray is in. Should be his final pit stop for the night, especially if we stay green. So that'll give it up to Barris. He'll go back into the lead. Who else we got coming in? We got Spido coming down. Spido gives up that spot. Stewart is still out. I think I saw, nope. The Sonier's in. Craig just leaving the pits. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be close because Barris isn't too far ahead. Cray is one lap down right now, but man, if Barris waits too long like he did before, I don't know if there's going to be enough time to catch him. Steve Yenisch is in. Holyfield just leaving the pits. Stewart is still out. Barris is still out. Cray is going by Barris, and that's going to put Cray back on the tail end of the lead lap. Barris got to come in and try and hold him off. If he lets him get too far ahead, he's not going to get the win. Stewart stays out. Schultz is out. And Cody Franklin is the other driver that's on 59 lap tires with these guys. I don't know if I'd be counting on a yellow. We haven't seen one yet. The Bears now with 20 laps led. Got Stewart in second, not too far back. Seth Schultz in third. Todd Cray in fourth. Adam Matz is in fifth. Jason Mullis is in sixth. Seventh is Brad Spido. Eighth is David Camara. Ninth is Cody Franklin. Good recovery. Back up to the leader. 134 laps when he goes across this time. Excuse me for that. He's Stewart in the 22 in second and 35. One lap down behind him on fresher tires, so he should be able to get by him with no problem. Let's watch Robert Barris when he crosses the line, and then take a look back to Craig, because Craig's sitting third. Across the line, here comes Craig now. And Barrett still has to make his pit stop, so man, that's going to be rough. "66 laps on those tires. 137 coming to 138 laps of green flag racing too. Sonya by himself. Camara right now just going by the 22. We have 3 drivers that have not pitted yet. Robert Barris, Josh Stewart, and Seth Schultz. And Seth coming in. So it'll be 2 drivers that still have not pitted yet. 69 laps on the tires this time by. I mean, they got to be hoping for a yellow. 140 laps, no yellows yet. Tell you what, been a good race so far. Look at Ty Cray in third. When these guys go in and he's on the lead lap, then he's going to put these guys a lap down. And Schultz out. Look at the difference with the fresh tires. All right, comes Stewart and Barris. That scores Barris as the leader, but we did see Craig go by. So once Craig comes back around, he's going to take the lead. These guys are going to be a lap down. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about that strategy, but who knows? They might know. Obviously, Barris, with all the wins he's got, knows a lot more than I do. Look at the top 5. Todd Cray, didn't update yet. Adam Matz, Brad Speidel, Jason Mullis, and David Camara. Track temperature dropped down quite a bit. We're at 99 now, so quite a difference in temperature. Cray's got lap traffic in front of him, the 1 of Hollifield, the 3 of Pearson. Here comes Robert Barris. Gonna get his lap back, see if there's enough time for him to get all the way back around and challenge him for a win. That's gonna be tough. That is going to be way tough. Be 29 to go next time by. I don't know. See if he can do it. Now Barris right now is going to drive the wheels off of that thing to try to get back to Cray. That'd definitely be a story if he can do it. Get Adam Matz. Title right behind him too. Probably a little bit faster than Mats was that last time by, so maybe Spital is he's got a couple laps fresher tires than Mats. Probably about 5 lap difference maybe. Let's go in with Spital. You see Seth Schultz go by with those fresher tires. Big difference. Show you what fresh tires can do. He just flew by. Let's see. Let's jump in with your leader, Todd Cray. Looks like Robert Burrs just gets by Jason Mullis. And Robert Burrs, the man on a mission, 23 laps to go. He's trying to catch the leader. He's slowly picking him off. He's got quite a ways to go. He's got about 20 seconds to the leader. Just don't see it happening. Bears right now just getting in front of the 72 of Camara. Let's see, Todd Cray when he crosses the line. He ran a 27.3. And Barris crosses the line. And he ran a 26.6. Look at that, and Matt's coming on strong here at the end, looking for second place from Spital. Look at the summary here. 159 laps, 16 laps remaining. We've had 4 lead changes. We have 0 cautions so far. We've been green from the start, which is amazing. And these guys have been racing. Not like they've been out here just driving around. The Bears may catch Mats and Spilo, but I just don't see 16 seconds in 15 laps. Todd Cray would have to really make a big mistake here. And the way Cray's got this dialed in right now, I don't see anything happening. $131 laps led, 132 when he crosses the line. This time there'll be 13 laps to go. And the way it looks, Cray will pick up another win. Here comes the Barras now closing in on the 59 of Mats. That will be for third. Barras definitely had a good comeback. He's got third right now. He'll probably get second. He's got a lot fresher tires than the 5 of Spidle does. Even Stewart back here in the 22 and 50, slowly closing in on Mats for fourth. He's got a lot fresher tires than Adam Mats too, so he should be able to get by. There goes Barris. Going to take second from Spider here. Spider's going to fight back, but I just don't think tires are going to allow him, even with that outside line. I didn't think it was going to be much of a fight. Barris now in second, so let's keep an eye on Stewart here, because Stewart is closing in on Adam Mats now. He started fifth. He is fifth right now, looking for fourth. To the inside. Fresh tires. Oh, he's got it. But Stewart up in fourth. Now he's going to look for third from Spidle. Now we are winding the laps down fast. We had 9 laps to go. A big difference in tires. So 22 of Stewart is going to go to third. Barris is up in second. Todd Cray still out front. 137 laps led. 8 to go. Got 14 seconds to make up. I just don't see it happening unless Cray would have to hit the wall. And I don't think Cray is going to vote to do that. Got some lap traffic in front of him. crosswind. That can make life a little bit difficult. That's Steve Yenisch and Jason Mullis, and they are racing for position. Technically, they don't have to move. Right in front of them is the Sonia in 7th. Mullis in the 35 is in 8th. Yenisch in the 89 is in the 9th. Five more times around. Try to see if we can get some interviews in, but the way it looks, I can't get to TeamSpeak because the screen is burned out. I can't grab it. 3 to go. Todd Cray out front. 142 laps, man. He just dominated tonight. A lot of 0 incidents out here tonight too. That's amazing. Would be the white flag. He's going to come around if he can take these next couple of turns. He'll come around and take the win here tonight. Dominating run, 145 laps. Todd Cray, number 21, is going to win here at ISM Raceway. Congratulations to Todd Cray. Amazing run. Wait for him to go burn this sucker down. $145 laps led from the pole. Just crazy. Look at that. Todd Cray gonna burn him down here. Great run, man. 145 laps led. Take a quick look at the summary. Did 175 laps, no cautions. We only had 4 lead changes. Todd Cray started on the pole. 145 laps led, man, and it's just like, look at him go, bro. Burning him down. Don't forget, tune in next week for the final championship race. See what how close we are points wise. Should be pretty close. See if Stewart made up anything on Barris. Todd Cray's finished in the top spot. Robert Barris finished second, and Josh Stewart finished third, so I'm wondering if that's going to bring the points any closer. All right, well, technical difficulties here tonight. Sorry, we're not going to be able to get a word in with anybody. Let's run over the results and see if I can find a new screen and get it set up for next week. You had Todd Cray with 145 laps led from the pole, takes the win tonight. Robert Barros finishes second. Josh Stewart finishes third. Brad Speidel finishes fourth. Adam Matz will finish fifth. David Camara finishes sixth. Seventh is Patrick DeSaulnier. Eighth is Jason Mullis. Ninth is Jeff Yenisch. 10th goes to Seth Schultz. 11th goes to Ron Hollyfield. 12th will be Bruce Pearson. Adam Lewis 13th. Cody Franklin 14th. Jeff Hollingsworth 15th. Caleb Thompson 16th. Not really sure what happened to him. There is your winner, Todd Cray. Congratulations to Todd Cray. I want to thank all the sponsors for putting on the season here. We got one more race next week at Homestead. Be sure to tune in. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a good race just like tonight. All right. Well, listen, I apologize that we can't talk to anybody. I had troubles from the get-go, and then my screen just burned out, and I can't grab the tab that I want. So, hope you enjoyed the race. Can't believe it, man. 175 laps here at the ISM Phoenix. No cautions. That's just unheard of. Guys do a great job in this league. These guys are definitely top-notch. If you're a good driver, clean driver, apply to them and come out and run the next season with them. These guys put on some great races. So if you're looking for a good league, looking for a place to get into, this is the place to be. We will stop broadcasting for a while after next week's race, and hopefully these guys will let me come race with them, and I'll be running with them for a little bit, take a little break from the broadcasting side. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget, one more race next week at Homestead. So till then, enjoy, and congratulations to Todd Cray on the win.